The man in black halted his assault momentarily, shouting at Xiao Yin, "Kid, reveal the secrets you carry, and I may consider sparing your life." Though he served the Yu clan, his knowledge of the Qing clan and other formidable figures was limited, so naturally, he didn't recognize Qing Wanshu before him. Otherwise, he wouldn't have wasted his words. He'd have captured him directly and brought him back to the Yu clan for a major reward. During their brief skirmish, the fire-based Douxian power radiating from Xiao Yin had exerted a pressure on him that rivaled even the fire-based power of a 2-star Douxian within the Yu clan. This sparked his greed. After all, without outstanding talent and resources, advancing in Douxian power was nearly impossible, and the resources needed to enhance fire-based Douxian power were exceptionally precious. Enough talk. With the area already shrouded by a barrier scroll, Xiao Yin wasn't about to waste time with the man in black. By Xiao Yan's estimation, even though he was only at the early 1-star Douxian stage, with the power of his flame mantra and sacred flame, defeating a late 1-star Douxian might be challenging, but facing another fire type? That evened the odds. If it were any other attribute, Xiao Yin wouldn't have full confidence, but with both wielding fire-based Douxian power, his chances increased. When it came to fire attributes, no one could match Xiao Yin. Not to mention his past experiences with heavenly flames on the Dodi continent. The boost from his sacred flame alone was enough to level the playing field. "When I capture you, I'll make sure to extract every secret," the man in black sneered, unimpressed by Xiao Yan's confidence. He couldn't understand what gave Xiao Yin, at the early 1-star Douxian level, the courage to challenge him, a late 1-star Douxian. "Who gave you the nerve to challenge me at your level? But I'm in a hurry. Playtime is over." A flicker of impatience crossed his face as his body flared up with crimson Douxian power, resembling a fiery lion. "Looks like he's aiming for a swift end. Just as I wanted," Xiao Yin muttered, enveloping himself in fire-based Douxian power as he launched an attack at his opponent. Though both were fire attribute users, Qing Wanshu, watching nearby, noticed something peculiar. It seemed the man in black's late 1-star Douxian power wasn't as strong as Xiao Yan's early 1-star Douxian power. Boom, boom. As soon as they clashed, fists and kicks intertwined, producing sparks capable of incinerating a peak Dodi. Bam, bam. After a few minutes of close combat with no clear victor, the two of them stepped back. This guy is strong. Even from this brief encounter, the man in black gave Xiao Yin a grudging respect. Having served the Yu clan for years, he had slain countless talents, yet it was the first time he'd faced a monster like Xiao Yin. "Kid, today you die." Fire-based Dou skill. Furious lion roar. In the next instant, the man in black's aura surged to the maximum, as rings of crimson Douxian power rippled from his body, spreading across the barrier like waves. Swish, swish. The terrifying sound waves, combined with his deadly fire-based Douxian power, turned the entire barrier into a blazing inferno, an eerie sight. "Soundwave attack," Xiao Yin muttered, shaking his head, yet a flicker of worry crossed his mind. Normal soundwave attacks couldn't harm him, so why did this one feel unsettling? "Brother Xiao, this soundwave attack is boosted by his fire-based Douxian power. It's far more potent than typical sound waves. Be careful," Qing Wanshu warned, sensing the overwhelming soundwave attack. "If it's a soundwave attack, then I'll end this with a soul strike." Xiao Yin smiled as he observed his frenzied opponent. The man in black still hadn't used his full strength, clearly underestimating Xiao Yin. A mistake that would be his undoing. "Kid, let's see if you survive this," he sneered after launching his soundwave attack, a crazed grin twisting his face. The man in black's soundwave attack wasn't a mere sound-based skill. It involved compressing his fire-based Douxian power into waves to attack invisibly. A remarkably clever Dou skill. Is this soul power? The man in black's face turned grim as he sensed Xiao Yin summoning an immense soul force without any defenses. Soul power had always been the greatest obstacle in their cultivation of Dou Qi. Only alchemists and a select few with exceptional talent could continuously strengthen their soul power. For ordinary people like them, soul power was their most glaring weakness. This guy's soul power, it's incredibly strong. Could he be an alchemist? Even Qing Wanshu couldn't help but exclaim, seeing the overwhelming soul force radiating from Xiao Yin. Damn it! When did the Qing clan have a monster like this? No, I must report this to the clan leader immediately. If we let this guy grow any further, he'll become a disaster for our Yu clan. The man in black's eyes shifted rapidly as he calculated his options. However, while he was still mulling over his next move, his soundwave attack, imbued with fire energy, dissipated into wisps of vapor as it approached Xiao Yin. At the same time, an indescribable, terrifying wave started to emerge from within Xiao Yin. My soul power is lacking. If I keep fighting like this, I might fall to this kid. I'll have to retreat. The man in black shook his head, now intent on escaping. Threads of dark energy rose from his body as he prepared to flee. Now you're thinking of running? Too late. Phantom Heaven Echo. Fall to your doom. As the man in black barely began to move, Xiao Yan's pupils suddenly snapped open, and a clear, unique resonance rang through the boundary, carrying a soul attack that the man in black found impossible to resist. Not good. The black energy meant to aid his escape instantly dissipated under Xiao Yan's terrifying assault. Feeling his soul trapped in a state of frozen terror, the man in black shuddered, paralyzed by a creeping fear. Boom, boom, boom. The chilling reverberations echoed within the boundary, like the call of death itself. Stunned by Xiao Yan's fierce assault, the man in black resisted the urge to flee. He knew that if he didn't neutralize this soul attack, he wouldn't survive. You little brat. You really caught me by surprise. Soon, a voice filled with spite echoed from within the boundary. So, you're still alive, huh? Xiao Yin cast a casual glance at the heavily injured man in black, unable to resist a smirk. As Xiao Yin expected, the man's soul power was weak, and despite the damage inflicted by Xiao Yan's peak Emperor Realm soul power, it wasn't enough to finish him off. The next time we meet, I'll make you taste true suffering. The man in black snarled in agony. You should worry about yourself first. Xiao Yin shrugged, surprised at the audacity of a man at death's door to still issue threats. What is this? Get out of my way. Aya. Just as Xiao Yan's words left his mouth, invisible waves of soul power pierced through the man in black's defenses, forcing him into an absolute corner. With a dull thud, the man in black lost all awareness, clearly subdued by Xiao Yan's immense soul force, left unmoving in his place. Brother Xiao, wait. Qing Wanshu called out urgently, seeing the once arrogant man in black now on the verge of death after just one soul attack from Xiao Yin. At that moment, Qing Wanshu fully grasped the terrifying strength of Xiao Yin. Imagine, a cultivator in the early one-star Do Xian stage, defeating a late one-star Do Xian. If this spread, it would shake all of Ghost King City. Naturally, Qing Wanshu wanted to build a favorable rapport with Xiao Yin. What is it, Brother Qing? Xiao Yin, originally intent on erasing the man in black using soul power within the boundary, where no one would notice, paused. This man is a late one-star Do Xian with considerable standing in the Yu clan. He likely has valuable information. So, Qing Wanshu wasted no time, speaking his mind directly. You think you can get any useful information out of him? That's a near impossible task. Xiao Yin shook his head. The soul attack he had just unleashed convinced Xiao Yin that this man was most likely a death soldier who would never betray his master. Haha, true. Direct questioning won't yield anything. But alchemists are said to have a unique skill called soul interrogation. It allows one to enter another's soul sea to probe their memories. Though it leaves irreversible damage to the soul, it could be useful against villains like this one. Soul interrogation, huh? Xiao Yin nodded slightly after hearing the words. He had of course heard of soul interrogation, but to perform it, one's soul power would need to reach the Emperor Realm at a minimum. Although Xiao Yan's soul power had reached the Emperor Realm, he had never actually attempted it before. I'll give it a try. Xiao Yin smiled as he looked at the black-clad figure, who had no divine guardians. Be careful. If it doesn't work, just stop, Qing Wanshu said. All right. Xiao Yin nodded gently, adjusting his breath. Once his breath had stabilized, he began the soul interrogation. Enter. Without hesitation, Xiao Yin closed his eyes to calm himself. Circles of invisible soul power emerged from his body, surging toward the black-clad figure. It's starting. Qing Wanshu watched Xiao Yin work with such skill and couldn't help but feel envious. The strength of an alchemist's soul power is related to their rank, but alchemists are the most sought-after profession in the Great Thousand Worlds. Due to her lack of talent for alchemy, Qing Wanshu admired Xiao Yin immensely. Whoosh! Xiao Yan's soul power entered the black-clad figure without any resistance and easily arrived at the figure's soul sea. This soul sea. Upon entering the soul sea, Xiao Yin was momentarily speechless. What appeared before him was a white glowing sphere, only about 10 meters in diameter, with no fluctuations other than the soul power itself. Is this guy's soul power so weak? Xiao Yin couldn't help but shake his head. No wonder his soul was instantly destroyed by Xiao Yan's soul attack. It was because the soul power was so feeble. Still, Xiao Yin felt somewhat relieved. If the figure's soul power had been even slightly stronger, it would have been a tough battle, considering this person was, after all, a late one-star Docian. Enter. Xiao Yin stopped pondering and directly commanded his soul power to enter the white sphere. Boom, boom, boom. As soon as Xiao Yan's soul power touched the white sphere, it exploded with intense resistance. But under the immense pressure of Xiao Yan's soul power, it immediately calmed down. Silk. Time passed minute by minute. 10 minutes later, Xiao Yin had thoroughly explored the black-clad figure's memories, uncovering all useful information. At the final moment, the memories were fully revealed. How is it? As soon as Xiao Yin opened his eyes, Qing Wanshu eagerly asked. They, the Yu clan, have secretly allied with other forces to target your Qing clan at this auction, Xiao Yin said after opening his eyes. Just as I thought. Did you find out which force? Qing Wanshu asked. No. The guy knew about the plot, but the specific details were unclear. However, this force is not from Ghost King City, Xiao Yin added. Looks like this auction will be a dragon's den and tiger's lair. Qing Wanshu shook her head. What should we do with this guy? Xiao Yin asked. Kill him, Qing Wanshu said. Bang, bang, bang. As soon as Qing Wanshu finished speaking, Xiao Yan's fingertips flickered with cyan-yellow flames, slowly wrapping around the black-clad figure. The figure's unconscious body became ethereal, and in the next moment, it was completely consumed by the cyan-yellow flames, leaving no trace of soul behind. That was the true power of the sacred flame. Not far from here, within the Yu clan's ancestral hall. Inside the Yu clan's ancestral hall, hundreds of wooden plaques stood, each representing various elements with different colors slowly appearing on them. Thud thud. A cracking sound rang from a plaque in the center. Hey Yu, has fallen? A voice filled with a murderous intent spoke from within the ancestral hall. If Xiao Yin had been present, he would have immediately recognized that this level of power was from a perfect 2-star Do Xian. After completely obliterating the black-clad figure, Xiao Yin let the barrier dissipate, without hesitation, and with Qing Wanshu, they merged into the crowd, heading toward the Qing clan's mansion. Such an impressive mansion. Not long after, Xiao Yin and Qing Wanshu arrived at the main gate of the Qing clan mansion. Xiao Yin looked up at the enormous characters on the plaque, Qing Mansion, which appeared quite majestic. Brother Xiao, let's go. You've helped my Qing clan a lot this time, so you are truly a distinguished guest, Qing Wanshu said with a smile as they neared the gate. Not at all, Brother Qing is too kind, Xiao Yin smiled and replied. Just after stepping into the Qing clan's manor, Xiao Yin noticed numerous patrols of guards passing by. These guards were highly trained, and their strength was nearly at the peak Do D level. This alone revealed the grandeur and power of the Qing clan. Brother, father has been waiting for you in the main hall for quite a while now, a soft voice chimed in. Xiao Yin and Qing Wanshu had just passed through a few narrow alleyways when Qing Er's figure gracefully appeared not far ahead. You little girl, Qing Wanshu chuckled, clearly amused, as it seemed she had already shared some details about Xiao Yin with their father. No harm done, Xiao Yin replied, smiling gently. Come on, let's head to the main hall, Qing Wanshu said as he led Xiao Yin in that direction. Inside the hall stood 3 figures, positioned in a triangular formation. At the head of this group was a middle-aged man, dressed simply, though his face carried signs of years of experience. A warm smile played on his face, but beneath that smile lay a powerful aura. The other two figures were a white-haired elder and a black-haired man in his 50s. Master, is the news that Qing brought back true? The white-haired elder eventually broke the silence, addressing the head of the group. Second Chief Qing, you know that Qing is usually reserved. If she speaks so highly of someone, it's likely he possesses exceptional talent. Qing Ming, the head of the Qing clan, replied calmly. Well said, agreed the black-haired man. These three were the current leaders of the Qing clan. Qing Ming, the clan leader, possessed the power of a perfect 2-star Do Xian. The white-haired elder, Qing Yu, was the second chief with late 2-star Do Xian strength, while the black-haired man, Qing Yi, served as the third chief, also with late 2-star Do Xian abilities. Though the Qing clan had 3 top leaders, ultimate authority rested with Qing Ming, whose strength and leadership made him widely respected. Still, from what Qing mentioned, I remain a bit intrigued. This young man, whose background is a mystery, managed to fend off Yu Quan and 10 peak Do D puppets with just peak Do D strength. And after advancing to Do Xian, he defeated Yu Quan with overwhelming force. Qing Ming's eyes narrowed, a thoughtful glint shining through. I think, began Qing Yi, but Qing Ming interrupted him. They're here, Qing Ming said softly as he opened the hall door. With a soft creak, the tightly shut wooden door swung open, and 2 men stepped forward. Father uncles, Qing Wanshu greeted respectfully. Ha ha ha. Well done, Wanshu. You've actually broken through to the early 1-star Do Xian stage, remarked Qing Yi, his boisterous nature shining through as he laughed heartily. Junior Xiaoyin greets the 3 elders, Xiaoyin said with a respectful bow, recognizing that each of these men before him possessed a strength far beyond his own. So, you're the mysterious one Qing often mentions. Second Chief Qing Yu looked Xiaoyin up and down, his deep-set eyes seeming to probe into Xiaoyan's essence. However, with his formidable soul strength, coupled with the sacred flame and flame mantra, Xiaoyin was not easily read, even by these 3 powerful figures. Yes, it's him. Father, during our journey to the Ghost Moon Well, Brother Xiaoyin helped us repeatedly. Without his aid, we wouldn't have laid hands on any of the treasures there, Qing Wanshu vouched for Xiaoyin. Oh, Father, here it is, the Mad Demon Pill, the greatest treasure we obtained from the Ghost Moon Well, Qing Wanshu continued, taking out a pill. What? The Mad Demon Pill? At Qing Wanshu's words, the 3 leaders couldn't help but lean forward in astonishment. They knew all too well about the Mad Demon Pill. It was a miraculous pill capable of temporarily enhancing one's strength, with few adverse effects, a true marvel. The Qing clan had long been unable to surpass the Yu clan because of the latter's powerful 3-star Do Xian. 2-star Do Xians were rare in Ghost King City, but the Yu clan's 3-star Do Xian made them a formidable presence and a true powerhouse. As long as this 3-star Do Xian remained, it was nearly impossible for anyone to threaten the Yu clan's dominance. Currently, I have reached the perfect 2-star Do Xian level, and with the addition of the Mad Demon Pill, even the 3-star Do Xian from the Yu clan would have no cause for concern. Father, this journey has been tiring. Please allow us to retire and rest for now. After all, the auction is about to begin, said Qing Wanshu with a pleased expression as he looked at the 3 clan heads. He then walked over to Qing Ming and whispered something in his ear. That makes sense. Someone, arrange accommodation for Brother Xiaoyin. Make sure it's on the level of a VIP. As soon as Qing Ming heard Qing Wanshu's whispered words, his expression changed drastically, and he slowly spoke. I'll take my leave for now, Xiaoyin said, offering a polite farewell as he left. Clan head, what did Wanshu just say to you? The 2 clan heads, noticing Qing Ming's abrupt shift in demeanor, couldn't help but ask. This little brat, he's probably a true freak. Qing Ming chuckled. Indeed, getting old. I guess we really have to admit it, he added with a smile. What exactly happened? The 3rd clan head, Qing Yi, asked, still confused. This guy, even when he was still at the peak Do D level, was able to stop Yu Quan and 10 other peak Do D puppets. Later, he even killed a black-robed person from the Yu clan, who was at the late 1-star Docian level, with his early 1-star Docian strength. If I'm not mistaken, that black-robed person was Heiyu, Qingming said with a grin. As soon as Qingming finished speaking, the entire room fell silent. What? As Qingming's words echoed, both Qingyu, the second clan head, and Qingyi, the third clan head, stood up from their seats in shock. If this guy could stop Yu Quan and 10 Peak Do D puppets with his Peak Do D strength, then it wouldn't be surprising. But the fact that he could kill a late 1-star Docian like Heiyu with only his early 1-star Docian strength was enough to command real respect. The three old men knew well that even within the same rank, it's already extremely difficult to defeat someone, let alone when there's a 2-rank difference in strength. To actually be able to kill someone across that gap shows just how terrifying this guy's power is. This guy, could he be the young master sent out to train from one of the big families? The third clan head, Qingyi, said with some difficulty. Many powerful families send their talented heirs out to experience the world, both to temper their abilities and broaden their horizons, preparing them to one day inherit the family. I don't know. However, when this little guy is in our Qing clan, make sure to treat him with respect. And in 3 days, the auction will begin. Take him with us. I believe other forces are also getting restless. The storm is coming. I have a feeling this auction won't be as simple as it seems. The Yu clan has been quiet for so long. It's probably time for them to make a move, Qingming muttered to himself. With that, the room fell silent, as everyone understood the seriousness of the situation. Elsewhere in Ghost King City, preparations were also underway in tense anticipation. Lei Clan Mansion. Lei Shi. Is what you're saying true? A man with tousled hair, whose muscular build was imposing, asked. This man was none other than the current head of the Lei clan, Lei Li, an authentic late 2-star Docian expert. Head, every word I've said is true. The Qing clan somehow found an ally, and together they reached an agreement with the Azure Bull Skywood Soul Beast, which allowed them to enter the Ghost Moon Well. As a result, both I and the Yu clan's people had to return empty-handed, Lei Shi explained, shaking his head. Clearly, he hadn't anticipated that the Qing clan would gain the greatest advantage in the Ghost Moon Well. Fine. Both the Qing clan and the Yu clan are stronger than our Lei clan, but as long as they don't get their hands on the good stuff, it doesn't matter. After all, the true clash between the Qing and Yu clans might be just around the corner, Lei Li said, a hint of thought crossing his mind. Head, what do you mean by that? Lei Shi, as a core member of the Lei clan, asked cautiously. This auction organized by the City Lord's Manor not only features rare treasures, but also news that will be announced soon. Go now. We'll know in 3 days, Lei Li said. Understood, Lei Shi replied before leaving. At the Yu clan mansion. Who can explain to me what's going on here? A furious man sat in the main seat, his anger evident as he shouted at the figure below him. Head, I really don't know what happened with Heiyu. The man below, a sharp-eyed figure, said nervously, hastily offering an explanation. By you. I need a proper explanation. Yu Qian, the clan head, demanded sternly, cutting off any further excuses. Head, to be honest, since the City Lord's Manor issued the order prohibiting entry to Ghost King City, I've been staying within the clan and rarely leave, and as for the contact with the Black Mad Core, it's always been Heiyu handling it, but you couldn't help but explain. Originally, we had agreed with the Black Mad Cores to raid Ghost King City during this auction, and Heiyu was naturally the key figure connecting the Yu clan with the Black Mad Core. Now that he's fallen, it's likely to cause some unnecessary misunderstandings between the Black Mad Core and our Yu clan. If we no longer have the help of the Black Mad Core, I'm afraid our Yu clan alone won't be able to take down Ghost King City. Yu Li shook his head and said, the Black Mad Core, as the name suggests, is a notorious band of bandits operating outside Ghost King City. Within their ranks, they have 2 late 2-star Docian experts. Even though the City Lord's Manor has sent experts multiple times to hunt them down, they've easily thwarted every attempt. The City Lord suspects there's someone from the Black Mad Core within Ghost King City, but they've never been able to figure out who it is. Master, is your injury still not healed? At this moment, Baiyu was slightly stunned upon hearing this and quickly asked. They knew that although Yuli was genuinely a 3-star Xian in the early stages, for some reason, he had been suffering from an internal ailment that limited his strength. So in reality, his true combat power was likely on par with Qing, who had reached the perfect stage of 2-star Xian. This was also the reason Yuli had remained in Ghost King City for years without taking action against other forces. Otherwise, given Yuli's strong personality, he would never have stood by idly. Enough. Now that Heiyu has fallen, we must give the Black Mad Corps an explanation. Bai, leave tonight through the secret passage and bring back the 2 leaders of the Black Mad Corps. Once the auction ends, we will launch an attack and completely uproot the other 2 factions in Ghost King City, along with the City Lord's Manor. Yuli said with a smile. Master, the City Lord's Manor and the Qing and Lei clans are not forces to be underestimated. With just our Yu clan and the Black Mad Corps, we might? Bai seemed a bit uncertain. Don't worry, I have a plan, and we'll take them out one by one. Yuli said slowly. Understood. Bai nodded grimly before going off to carry out the task. This internal ailment really is a pain. If I had known, I wouldn't have risked myself for just a mere battle soul. Although I did get the battle soul in the end, this internal ailment, but as the saying goes, every cloud has a silver lining. I broke through to 3-star Xian, but due to this ailment, my actual combat power is no different from a perfected 2-star Xian. I just hope that something in this auction will be able to cure my internal ailment, Yuli said, and slowly smiled. Throughout Ghost King City, aside from himself, no one else possessed a battle soul. The battle soul was his true trump card. City Lord's Manor. Is everything taken care of in the manor? A man in a cyan robe stood in the hall, asking a soldier in armor. Yes, Lord City Lord. The armored soldier, a 2-star Xian expert, replied. Good. The Yu clan is too ambitious. After this auction, we'll wipe them out completely. Besides, we have the Avatar Descent Scroll from that esteemed person. Even if Yuli is a powerful 3-star Xian, it won't make a difference, the City Lord said with a faint smile. Wise as always, my lord, the soldier laughed in response. Go now. Keep the place on high alert and ensure everything appears as it should, the City Lord added. The soldier vanished without a trace, leaving the City Lord alone. The items in this auction are tempting, even for me, but in order to participate in the Eastern Continent's tournament, I'll have to endure and give them to these little brats, the City Lord muttered, falling silent after. 3 days passed in the blink of an eye, and during these 3 days, Ghost King City remained orderly, as it should. As for Xiaoyan, he spent these days stabilizing his internal energy, then lounging around. Though Xiaoyan now possessed a battle soul, he needed to wait for the right moment to absorb it. Only then could he use it to break through to 2-star Xian. Whether it was soul power or Do Qi, both needed time to settle, so he took it easy. The 3 days quickly passed, and on this day, as the blazing sun hung high in the sky, the entire Ghost King City was filled with a strange sense of anticipation. Why? Because today was the day of the City Lord's auction. The City Lord was directly appointed by the powerful beings from the ferocious soul domain, and whether it was in terms of strength or temperament, he was an ideal choice. Moreover, every item in the City Lord's auctions was a rare treasure. Brother Xiaoyan, are you up yet? Good morning, Brother Qing, Xiaoyan said with a gentle smile as he pushed open the door. Today is the day the auction begins. Shall we go together? Qing Wanshu asked knowingly. That's exactly what I was thinking. If there's something I need at the auction, I'll bid on it, but... Xiaoyan, as he walked with Qing Wanshu toward the living room, hesitated. Is there something you're concerned about? Feel free to speak up, Qing Wanshu, with his keen observation, quickly noticed Xiaoyan's unease and asked, Well, I didn't bring much gold with me when I left, so I might need some at the auction. I was thinking of selling a few pills in exchange for gold. I was hoping I could work with you on this, Brother Qing, Xiaoyan said with a smile. Huh. Qing Wanshu was surprised. Pills of the first, second, and third ranks in the Imperial class are quite valuable. This guy's first move was to bring out second-rank Imperial class pills. Looks like he's trying to make a good impression on us, Qing Wanshu thought to himself. In fact, Xiaoyan didn't need to go through all this. If he needed gold, he could just auction off his own pills at the event. Their value would surely be substantial. But Xiao Yan's approach was clearly to give the Qing family a share of the profits, since after the auction, he might still need their help. It's a small matter, Qing Wanshu said with a smile. Here are 3 Imperial-class heaven-rank pills. I hope you can help me out, Xiao Yan said without hesitation, casually flicking his hand to reveal 3 exquisite jade bottles. As the jade bottles appeared, even with the bottles in the way, Qing Wanshu could already smell a mysterious fragrance wafting through the air. It was clear these 3 second-rank Imperial-class heaven-rank pills were no ordinary pills. Xiao Yan felt a bit helpless. Ever since his soul power had surged, his alchemy skills had regressed. Before his soul power had expanded, his alchemy was only at the peak of the second rank in the Imperial class, unable to advance to the third rank. However, with the sudden boost in his soul power, he was now capable of crafting third-rank pills, but he simply hadn't had the time to do so. Let's go. Qing Wanshu carefully stored the 3 jade bottles and said, once at the auction, Qing Wanshu would naturally take these pills and personally put them up for bid. Imperial-class second-rank heaven-rank pills were sure to bring great attention to the Qing family. That little girl looks pretty today, doesn't she? Upon entering the living room, Xiao Yan noticed Qing Ming and saw Qing Er sitting gracefully, her every movement exuding the poise of a noble lady. She's not dressing up for you, Qing Ming said, cutting in. Then who is she dressing up for? Qing Wanshu was puzzled. Father, now that everyone's here, shall we go? Qing Er gently stood up, her voice like the sound of silver bells resonating in the room. Let's go. Qing Ming glanced at Xiao Yan, muttering something under his breath, unaware that Xiao Yan overheard everything. This Xiao Yan isn't bad. He's got Qing Er, who's usually so indifferent, acting this way. If this goes well, it could be a good match, Qing Ming thought to himself with a chuckle. Xiao Yan heard Qing Ming's muttering and couldn't help but feel a dark line appear on his forehead. The 4 of them exited the Qing family estate, and 2 carriages were waiting outside. Each carriage can only hold 2 people. Wanshu, let's take this one, Qing Wanshu said with a smile as he stepped into one of the carriages. Miss Qing Er, shall we leave as well? Xiao Yan smiled as he looked at Qing Ming and then at Qing Er, whose figure in her delicate dress perfectly highlighted her graceful form. He couldn't help but chuckle. Seems like Qing Ming is trying to use a beauty trap to keep me around. Qing Er, whether intentionally or not, had avoided looking directly at Xiao Yan since returning to the family. Every time their eyes met, she felt her cheeks burn, though she didn't understand why this kept happening. The 4 of them split into 2 carriages and headed toward the auction venue. After the auction, I'll be leaving here, Xiao Yan said, glancing at the figure just under a meter away from him. So, Qing Er's mood suddenly plummeted. Xiao Yan started, but Qing Er's expression fell as well. Miss Qing Er, keep it up. I believe you'll succeed sooner or later, Xiao Yan said kindly, seeing her sudden drop in spirits. Xiao Yan knew that Qing Er's reason for working so hard to cultivate was to escape the family's pressure to marry and to find her true love. Xiao Yan, thank you, Qing Er said, her mood lightened. She gave him a small, charming smile, 2 dimples appearing on her cheeks as she looked at him. I wonder what kind of girl would be worthy of such a capable person like you. The carriage has arrived at the rear courtyard of the auction venue. Young Master Xiao, please step out, the driver announced just as Qing Er finished muttering to herself. So fast, Qing Er murmured with a slight shake of her head. Clearly, she no longer held the same feelings for Xiao Yan as before. After all, Qing Er understood that Xiao Yan was destined for greatness, symbolized by the dragon and phoenix, and would not be bound by this small ghost king city. Let's go. Xiao Yan was the first to step off the carriage. With a courteous gesture, he extended his hand to Qing Er. Thank you. As a refined young lady, Qing Er didn't refuse. She thanked him first, then gently placed her slender hand in his. Hee. Qing Er couldn't help a sly grin as she felt Xiao Yan's hand gently clasp hers. Even if they couldn't have that kind of relationship, she could still be a bit mischievous for now. Oh. Just as she was about to step down, Qing Er pretended to lose her footing, tilting to one side and nearly falling off the carriage, letting out a startled cry. "This girl," Xiaoyan sighed and shook his head helplessly. Without a moment's hesitation, he tightened his grip and caught Qing Er's entire figure, pulling her into his arms to prevent her from hitting the ground.